Well, hello there. It's that time again. Time for the blog that truly blazes here on this cloudy but otherwise pleasant day of October the 24th here at my home away from home, Modern Zen. Now, last week I missed the blog. I didn't shoot. Sorry about that. I had important business to take care of. I went and got another vehicle. Yes, I unfortunately totaled my vehicle 2 weeks ago today, or excuse me, 3 weeks ago today, and I really needed to deal with getting another car. So we did get a nice one. We're all set on that, thanks to the angels, especially Archangel Gabriel, who I did ask for help, and he very kindly did guide me towards the best possible transportation that I could get. So let's go ahead and just go over briefly last week's reading. If you read my email, you saw it. If you did not read that, then we need to kind of go over these cards just briefly. The first card for last week's reading would have been the Queen of Discs or Pentacles. Now, this shows togetherness financially. It means being very careful in our decisions, structuring our finances, making sure of our priorities, and manifesting good things as a result of that. And there we go, I manifested a vehicle. I got another car. So that fit for me very, very well. Now, what we came into this week was the Fool. Very nice. The Fool is freedom. The Fool is rising above those material concerns. We still have them, but we're not fettered by them. We allow our minds to be free. We allowed our minds to go up to a higher level, and we transcended our boundaries. We rose above our limitations. This may have been in different aspects of our lives. Could have been materially, could have been emotionally, could have been spiritually. But the Fool always does indicate freedom and transcendence, rising above, taking risks, going in new directions without fear. And that energy expanded even more with the Eight of Wands, Mercury in Sagittarius. That would have been the card for the end of last week. And now that card is powerful. Doesn't have to be scary. It's basically expansion, going in new directions, entitled swiftness. It's just a little bit of concern because Mercury is at its detriment in Sagittarius. And what it could imply, what that could mean, is rushing into things too quickly and not necessarily thinking them through. So that would not be such a very great thing to have. But if we were careful, we would have found ourselves, as this week ended now, we would have found ourselves feeling very much expanded, feeling like we could go into some new things. And again, we just want to be cautious, because we are coming to the very end of the retrograde. So we don't want to say, well, retrograde's done already, I can do whatever. I still wouldn't sign a contract. It'll be done tomorrow, I had to get the car last week. I had to do it. The rent-a-car was up. The opportunity presented itself. So I went ahead and took care of that. But I didn't sign a contract to do that, I was taken care of in a way that did not necessitate that. So that worked out to be pretty cool. So I saw the good side of the Queen of Discs. I experienced the freedom of the Fool rising above the limiting situation with the car, and now I'm into a point of expansion, but I have to be careful with my spending, And there's some things going on astrologically with me personally that would influence me to perhaps be overly generous with my funds. So I do need to watch that. And you too just want to be reserved a bit, hold back a little. We've got some very good energy though coming up this week, as we're going to see as this week progresses. Yes, the next card now, the card for this week's reading we're coming into right now, is the Six of Discs, or Six of Pentacles, Moon in Taurus, entitled Success. Nice. Harvesting. We had all that expansive energy. Now it's time to gather it back together. It's time to harvest. It's time to bring in the good things. The Six of Pentacles, or Discs, is a financial blessing. It's wise administration of financial resources, and it is again that harvesting. Moon in Taurus is harvesting. It's bringing things into manifestation. Stuff becomes fixed, it becomes focused, and it becomes real. So expect to see some results from your efforts over this last week Anything you did exploring is going to tend to come back to you in a very, very positive and very, very vibrant way. And as we do that, as we manifest, we now set ourselves up for another round of vibration raising, so to speak, and expansion, as we'll see in the next card. Yes, the next card, the third and final card for this upcoming week, is going to be Death. Scorpio. Change. Transformation. When I see this skeletal figure, it looks to me like he's taking off. He's raising his vibration. He's going up to another level, which is what death is. Of course, it's not physical death, but it's great change. And it's usually change of a positive nature, is how I have found it to be in my life and in the life of my clients. So it's nothing to fear. It's just a radical transformation that I think is going to bring us to a higher level, get us more in touch with our life's course, and we begin to really manifest even more good things in our lives, having that firm foundation from the Six of Discs. So this is a week, in my mind, to look forward to, certainly not to fear. And with the Mercury retrograde ending tomorrow, things are going to start to smooth out for us anyhow. Well, there you go. The blog Blaze, you blaze with it. I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you for watching my blog. And until I see you next week, many, many blessings.